Good afternoon, my name's Duncan Graham. I'm a landscape photographer from Bournemouth and Dorset. What I'm going to do is show you how to create a very simple, quick import preset for Lightroom. Hopefully it'll save a little bit of time for when you're importing your photos back into the software. I'll hand over to myself and actually do a recording of what I do on the screen so that you can follow it step by step. Hi, it appears I'm doing this again because Windows in their infinite wisdom decided that their screen recording software doesn't record any dialog boxes. So I've got some different screen recording software now. Every day is a school day. So I'm going to show you how to create an import preset for Lightroom. So I've got an image here that is straight raw back of the camera image down at Hengistbury Head in Bournemouth, and what I'm going to do is just make some basic adjustments to this that I can apply to all images that I bring into Lightroom, just to save myself a bit of time. So to start with, what I'll do is go down to the light corrections. Hopefully you can see my mouse down here. The lens correction, and tick those two boxes. That will hopefully bring up your camera and lens details here and get rid of vignetting, distortions, those sort of things. I'll also bring in some sharpening, probably bring that up to about 60. And I don't know whether you've used this masking slider, but if I press the Alt key and then click on that, you'll see that the screen's gone white, which is meaning that it's applying the sharpening to the whole image. So if I slide that along to about 50 is probably a good starting point. It shows you the parts of the image that it's actually going to sharpen. So it's not going to sharpen any noise in there. That's the worst thing that you'd want to do. I bring the noise reduction up to probably around the 40 mark, just as a starting point, just to save a bit of time. And that's it in that section. As it's a raw image, it's quite flat, it's quite uncontrasty, so I bring that up to about 15. I bring the highlights down maybe to 20, 25, and bring the shadows up to 25. I tend to use clarity in this way, so adding a negative clarity, so it kind of blurs the image a little bit to start with, and then I'll brush in clarity where I want it when I'm doing a final adjustment on an image. Dehaze, I bring that to -5. Again, it just softens the image. I can always add some contrast and some detail a bit later. I would also work with this tone curve. As you can see, a standard is just a flat tone curve. So if I click on point half towards the bottom, and just drop that down, you'll see the effect that it's having on the image. It's making the darks a bit darker. And at the top here, make the highlights a bit lighter. Might sound counterintuitive with what I've done at the top, but it works in different ways. And that's pretty much all I would do on that aspect. The effects, I bring in a little vignette, make sure that it's not affecting the highlights too much. That looks a little bit weird. Bring the feather up to about 90, just so it's really subtle. And the midpoint down to 35. Just adds a little bit of a vignette to it, draws your eye into the image a little bit more. But as I say, this is just a starting point. When I do the final edit, which I'll do another video of the final edit of this image, I'll show you what I do in detail. So that's a basic set of adjustments. So if I right click on the image now, go into the settings, slide across to copy settings. So at the moment it's got them all ticked. I don't want them all ticked. So if I just uncheck them all and tick the things that I want to be in the preset. Think of basic tone, treatment profile. Okay, if I copy that, and then on the left hand side here on the presets, click on the plus, create a preset. So I'll give it a name, new import. You'll see that it's already got the bits ticked that I'd selected previously. Click on create, and there we have a new preset, which is this one here. So if I just reset that file back to a flat raw file and apply that new import preset, that does all those little steps that you do on every file all in one go. Hopefully you found that useful, and I will try my best to make the next one a little bit better. Thank you very much for watching and listening. Thank you.